Think about it. We spent over a decade in school, some even in college, but not once did anyone break down how bills, taxes, or credit actually work in real life. It's like preparing for a marathon, but no one gives you shoes. We were told, study hard, get good grades, get a job, and you'll be fine. But now, millions are working non-stop, yet still living paycheck to paycheck. The dream sold to us doesn't match the reality we live. The system shaped us to be good workers, not free thinkers about money. It's almost like the rules were designed to keep us busy but never free. That feeling of being trapped hits hard when you realize it. What if I told you the one rule the wealthy live by is left out of school on purpose? It changes everything once you hear it. You work long hours, give up time with family, and still feel like you're stuck. That frustration builds every time payday comes and goes. Do nothing, and you might spend the next 40 years working for money instead of making money work for you. That's the cost of staying in the dark. This lesson comes from the legendary book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, a book that changed millions of lives. Kiyosaki learned from two dads, one educated but broke, the other less schooled but wealthy. Through them, he discovered the real money rules we all need to hear. Here's the truth. Schools are designed to create employees, not millionaires. And the number one money rule the rich swear by. You won't find it in any classroom. I'm Ethan, and welcome to Ethan's Money Library, where we break down the world's most powerful money books into real lessons you can use today. If financial freedom matters to you, hit subscribe and join this community. This video is for education and inspiration only. I'm not your financial advisor. In this video, we'll unpack the number one money rule schools never teach, why it matters, and how you can apply it in your own life. Stick with me, because this could completely change how you see money. Stay tuned, take notes, and let's challenge everything you thought you knew about money. Most schools never teach us about money, and that's why so many people grow up working hard but still struggling. The wealthy know a secret. They don't work for money, they make money work for them. This one rule changes everything about how you live and think. Most people trade hours for dollars. They work 9 to 5, get taxed before they even touch their paycheck, and spend what's left. The rich flip the game by letting their money earn through businesses and investments, often taxed at lower rates. Imagine if you could take a week off work and not stress about bills. Your assets, like rental homes or stocks, keep bringing in cash even when you're sleeping. That's the freedom wealthy people focus on building. Poor Dad used to say, work harder, get a raise, and you'll be fine, but that only keeps you running in circles. Rich Dad said, make money work harder for you, and that's how you step off the hamster wheel. The biggest pitfall is relying only on a salary. If your paycheck stops, so does your life. The rich protect themselves by building multiple streams of income. So here's the rule. Don't just work for money, build assets that make money work for you. This mindset shift takes you from surviving to thriving. It's the lesson schools never teach, but it's the one that can set you free. Money is one of the most important parts of our lives, but schools rarely teach us how it really works. Imagine learning the rules of money early. It could change everything about your future. Today, we'll reveal the number one money rule that most people never hear in school. Here's the big secret. Assets put money into your pocket, while liabilities take money out. This is the foundation of wealth building that nobody explains in school. Once you truly get this, you'll start seeing money in a whole new way. Think of it this way. An asset could be a rental property bringing you $500 every month. That's money that keeps coming in whether you're working or not. On the other hand, a liability like a car loan takes $500 out of your pocket every single month. When you focus on building assets, you create freedom and choices for your future. Assets work quietly in the background, bringing you income and peace of mind. But loading up on liabilities keeps you stuck in a cycle of stress and debt. Here's the trap many people fall into. They buy things like a fancy car or a big house and call them assets. But in reality, these often cost more money than they make. That's why so many middle-class families feel stuck, despite working hard. So remember this. Assets are like employees that work for you, while liabilities are like pets you always have to feed. The more assets you own, the more freedom you gain. That's the money rule. Schools never teach, but it can change your life. Schools teach us how to work hard, but they rarely teach us how money really works. Most of us grow up believing the only path is study hard, get a job, and climb the ladder. But the truth is, that ladder often leads to a trap. The rat race means running as fast as you can, just to keep up working hard, just to pay bills, taxes, and debt. It feels like no matter how hard you run, you're stuck in the same spot. In America today, 60% of people live paycheck to paycheck. That means most families are only one emergency away from real financial stress. It's like living on the edge without a safety net. But here's the good news. Even a small step out of the race makes a difference. Imagine earning just $200 a month in passive income. It's small, but it can start shifting the balance of your life. Imagine your rent covered by an investment, not your paycheck. That's when freedom begins. Your money is working for you, not the other way around. Most people climb someone else's ladder, but the real winners build their own ladder, one that leads them out of the rat race and into freedom. The choice is yours. Keep running or start building. Schools teach us algebra and history, but not the skills that decide our financial future. Nobody teaches us how to handle taxes, debt, or investing. That's why the rich focus so much on learning financial literacy. It's their survival tool. Right now, U.S. credit card debt is over $1 trillion. Most of that comes from people not understanding how interest rates trap them. Without this knowledge, it feels like being stuck in quicksand. When you understand money, you start spotting opportunities others miss. You notice undervalued real estate or tax advantages that save you thousands. It's like having night vision in the world of wealth. Without financial education, you'll always be trading your time for money. That means working harder, longer, and still never feeling ahead. Knowledge is the only way to break free from that cycle. Financial literacy is like learning to read a map. Without it, you're driving blind and will always get lost. With it, you can choose the fastest path to freedom. The truth is, financial education is survival. It's the difference between working your whole life for money or making money work for you. The rich know this, and now it's your turn to learn it too. Most schools teach us how to work hard for money, but they almost never teach the rules of money itself. And that's why so many people feel stuck. The wealthy play a completely different game. Here's the secret. Employees get taxed first, but business owners and investors get taxed last. That small shift makes a huge difference in how much money you actually keep. Imagine this. You make $100,000 as an employee. You might only keep around $70,000 after taxes. But if you earn the same amount through investments or a business, you could keep closer to $90,000. When you keep more of what you earn, you have more power to reinvest, grow, and build wealth. That's how the rich get richer, by letting their money work for them. Most people celebrate tax refunds like it's a bonus, but the wealthy see it differently. To them, a refund means they just gave the government an interest-free loan all year long. It's like playing Monopoly. The rich know the rules, while everyone else just keeps rolling the dice. The real game of money is about strategy, not luck. Most schools teach us how to get jobs, but they never show us the rules of money. That's why so many people play it safe, even if safe keeps them stuck. The real secret, wealth starts when you're willing to take smart risks. 4 out of 5 millionaires didn't inherit their wealth, they built it. Most of them weren't born rich. They just chose to step outside their comfort zone. That's how they grew into financial freedom. Imagine making mistakes early in life that later pay for your retirement. Every wrong step teaches you something you'll use for the future. That's the kind of freedom money mistakes can actually buy. Poor dad always said, play it safe, don't take risks. But rich dad said, if you don't try, you'll never grow. Playing safe keeps you stuck, but learning by doing moves you forward. Fear can freeze you in place, but action sets you free. Every risk taken with wisdom turns into experience, and experience is the real teacher. Growth comes when you step into the unknown. Learning money is just like learning to ride a bike. At first, you'll wobble and fall, but soon it becomes second nature. The skill you gain lasts a lifetime, and that's what builds real wealth. Schools teach us to get a job, earn a paycheck, and climb the ladder. But no one tells us the real rule of money: work to learn, not just to earn. That's the lesson that separates the rich from the struggling. A small raise feels exciting at first, but it doesn't really change your life. A 10% increase barely covers rising costs and bills. But building skills like sales and communication can open doors to unlimited opportunities. Imagine having skills so valuable that you can earn money anywhere, anytime. You wouldn't be tied down to a single job or title. Instead, you'd have freedom, the ability to create wealth on your own terms. Poor dad always said, climb the ladder and get promoted. But rich dad taught, don't just climb someone else's ladder, learn how to build your own. That shift in mindset changes everything. Skills are like tools. You collect them, sharpen them, and use them to build whatever life you want. With the right tools, you can create financial security and independence. Without them, you're stuck with what others give you. The truth is, money follows skills. If you master the right ones, you'll never worry about income again. Work to learn, and wealth will naturally follow. So today we learned, the rich don't work for money, assets versus liabilities, escaping the rat race, financial education, taxes, risks, and working to learn. The #1 money rule schools never teach is simple. Don't just work for money, make money work for you. If this helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone stuck in the rat race. Drop a comment, which of these lessons hit home for you? Let's start a real money conversation. This is Ethan, from Ethan's Money Library, building wealth, one book at a time. Remember, financial freedom starts with a choice. You just made one by watching this video. See you next time.